I received a request to make a tutorial on how to build this slot machine. Now before I start, I need to mention two things. One, this is a build for the Java version of Minecraft 1.15.1. The second thing is, I will not be making a tutorial for this slot machine exactly. It will be slightly modified for convenience of building. Let's begin. Start by placing a redstone line, and on top of the redstone line, a block here, here, and here. Behind each block, place a block down here, and a repeater with 2 ticks of delay. It should look like this. Behind each repeater will be a sticky piston facing upward, and on top of each sticky piston will be another block. Behind each sticky piston, place a line of 5 blocks like this. On each line, place a dropper, a hopper, and a comparator facing outwards, and then 2 redstone lines leading into these blocks. Fill in the gaps between each of these droppers, and then place a redstone line over all of them like this. Now back to this side. On top of each of these blocks, place a sticky piston facing forward. And then, right here, place 2 honey blocks, followed by 2 slime blocks, followed by 2 honey blocks. On top of this line of honey and slime blocks, you want to place a line of blocks like this. Now, you want to get 3 sticks and 3 shovels. Inside of each dropper, place a stick and a shovel, like this. This is the completed randomness mechanism. It should look like this. You can test the randomness mechanism by activating this redstone line. It should activate these 3 pistons at random. Now it's time to build the piston feed tape. You should start by 2 blocks coming out like this, followed by 4 blocks going vertically, and then 4 blocks going vertically over here, and then 1 block up here, not connected to anything. Next, you'll want to fill in the feed tape with 3 different types of blocks. I have chosen emerald, gold, and diamond. The spacing of them doesn't really matter. All that matters is that it's the same for each copy of this that you're going to make. This is the setup that I've chosen. Yours can be any setup, but it just has to match on each one. Whatever setup you choose, keep in mind that the block type you have the most of will be the most common. Once you have your reals copied exactly like so, you'll want to fill in the spaces with composters. We'll be reading values from the composters using comparators, and these will tell us what blocks are being shown to the player. It should look like this when you are done. Next, you'll want to build a roughly L-shaped structure like this. Make this run all the way to here, like so. Fill this part with repeaters set to 1 tick delay. Do not fill this slot. Then, connect them all with redstone dust. After that, place pistons right here. Regular pistons, not sticky pistons. Now, go to the very top of this feed tape. Build a structure that looks like this. Place another line of blocks going right through here. On this side, place some pistons facing downward. Then, place a redstone line here, a repeater set to 1 tick delay, a redstone line here, then some pistons facing towards you. Place 2 blocks here. Put redstone here, and a redstone repeater set to 3 ticks delay right here. Then place a block here, then here, then here, and keep continuing in this staircase pattern to get a redstone line all the way up to here. Place a redstone repeater set to 2 ticks delay right here. Run a redstone line all the way down this staircase and connect it with everything else like this. Now you can place a line of blocks right here and about right here. This will be the viewport of the person who is playing the slot machine. You'll probably want to cover up these spaces right here. This will be the face of the slot machine. Now you want to place blocks in these places, right next to these composters, and place redstone comparators facing outwards. Now you'll want to create a pattern like this. 2 blocks here, 3 blocks, 1 block here, no block here, 3 blocks, block here, no block here. You'll want to copy this pattern 2 more times. Once you've done that, it's time to fill in some redstone. You'll first start with 2 lines of redstone on each one, and then a comparator. Then, under these blocks, you want redstone dots. Repeat the pattern again for the next part. Again, placing redstone dots right here. On top of each of these top blocks, you'll want to place some redstone torches, like so. Next to each of these low-hanging blocks, you'll want to have blocks protruding right here for both rows. And then you'll want to connect each row on this side and the other side with a line like this. On these spaces right under these redstone dots, you'll want to place redstone repeaters with 1 tick delay facing away. And then you'll want to connect all of these repeaters with redstone dust. Once you've done that, on top of each row of redstone torches, you want a line of blocks like this. Extend each of these lines down here by 2 blocks on this side and place redstone dust. Then you'll need some glass and you'll be building a stair-step pattern like this, connecting each stair-step to these upper lines like this. Once you've made those stair steps, put some redstone dust on them, like this. Now, place repeaters here with 1 tick delay. On top of each bar right here, place some redstone dust. At the very ends of these bars, place blocks at the ends with redstone torches on top of them. They should all be turned off. On the bottom of the machine, you'll want to connect these 3 redstone lines together. This is only temporary and we'll be undoing it later. You will also want hay bales, because now is the tedious part. These blocks right here on this row exactly correspond to these composters right here, and each block will have a different value. The one that you put the most of will have a value of 1. The one that you put the second most of will have a value of 2. The one that you put the least of will have a value of 3. In this case, we have emeralds, which are the most common, and thus have a value of 1. So we'll be filling these composters with hay bales. Now, once you start filling with more than 1, There will be occasional times when the hay bale will not increase it by a level. You can tell when that happens by the dirt breaking sound. Each time you fill in a row of composters, you want to flip this lever down here to move the whole reel. Check the block at the front and fill in its corresponding value. This one happened to be diamond, so we'll be filling it 3 times. Notice the middle one did not fill on the third one, so I had to do it 4 times. If you're ever unsure about how much you filled up one of the composters, refer to these redstone torches. They should all be of the same state on each row whenever you fill up all the composters. So for example, diamond, which has a value of 3, all these redstone torches should be off, all these redstone torches should be off, and all these should be off. With something with a value of 2, all of these should be on, but all the rest should be off. And again, for something with a value of 1, all of these should be on, all of these should be on, and all of these should be off. This will be how you will tell if you filled it enough. And then, these torches at the top will indicate what match it's found. If they're all off, no match has been found. If the last one is on, the most valuable match has been found. If only the second one is on, the second most valuable match has been found. If this one is on, the least valuable match has been found. Just in case you've decided to use the exact reel layout that I have, I'll go through the entire process of filling up all the composters. So I've moved the reel again, and we've now landed on emerald. So I need to fill up all of these composters with 1 hay bale. And this first torch is on, which indicates that we did the right thing. So we move the reel again, and we get gold. So that corresponds to a value of 2. We need to fill these to level 2. That one didn't do it all the time. So, alright, yes, it has gone to level 2. So now we spin again, and we have landed on emerald again. This torch is on, which is correct. Now, I already remember that the next one was going to be emerald. But just in case you're ever unsure, it's always a good idea to check. And yes, it is emerald. And the next one will be gold. This torch is on. We're now on gold, so we want to fill each of them to 2 levels. And the second torch is on, which is correct. The next one we'll be seeing is emerald. So now we fill up all the composters to level 1. This torch is on, so that's good. The next one we'll be seeing is again emerald. And so we fill up the composters all to level 1. And the first torch is on. The next one we'll be seeing is gold. So now we fill all of these composters up to level 2. The second torch is on, which is a success. Next one will be emerald. Fill up all the composters to level 1. The first torch is on, which is a success. Emerald again. Notice these are already filled up. This means we have filled up the entire reel. Now, the very basics of the slot machine are now done, but of course there's more bells and whistles that we want. Go ahead and disconnect these lines. It is crucial that this is done, or else the machine will not function properly. You can optionally add a little bit more structure to the front at this point. What I'm building right here is exactly where the floor level for this machine probably should be. But what's important right now is that there is a 3x3 section right here with the center open. Next, you need a pillar right here, about 2 blocks high. Then place a sticky piston facing upwards. For right here, you'll need to conceal this particular row. You could use stairs if you want, but I'm using full blocks. Next, you need to place in the button. It must be a wooden button. A stone button will not work. I've chosen a dark oak button because it has the best contrast. After that, fill in only what is most crucial. You don't need to fill in too much, just make sure that they can't see into the machine. Now, you'll place the beginnings of the money in section. You want another opening about right here. Then you want to place a block right here and put a dropper right here. It doesn't really matter which direction it's facing. Then put a block right here. Put a hopper that goes into this block. Now make a pillar of blocks right here, and a hopper right here that's going down, and a hopper right here that's going down. Now place an L structure like this. Then place a dropper right here, a dropper right here, and a large chest, or a small chest. It just depends on how many players you expect. Now build a pillar going upwards right here. Then build a structure that has this shape. Put a redstone torch right here, a comparator in subtract mode right here, which requires right-clicking on the comparator after you've placed it. Same thing right here. Then connect these two with a redstone dot, and this torch to this comparator with a redstone dot. Then extend out 2 blocks here, put a redstone torch, and a redstone repeater set to 1 tick delay. Now, make a stair step that goes downwards like this. Place some redstone dust going down here, a comparator in subtract mode, then a redstone repeater set to 4 ticks of delay. Then connect the output of this comparator into this redstone repeater. Now place a block behind this dropper right here. Then build a redstone line that goes directly into this block. Place a block right here, a comparator going out of this block, a block right here, a torch right here, then a redstone line going here. Once you've done that, the access to the button should be closed. Recall that the button is right on this block. So put a block under here with a space, then make another stair step that goes down like this. It should go directly into this dropper right here. Fill this dropper right here with 9 stacks of emeralds. Now, fill this hopper with 5 stacks of emeralds. Now, if you use Control and pick block, your hopper will now have all those items in it, which is going to be really useful. Break this hopper and place this hopper. Again, break this hopper and place this hopper. Now, something interesting is going to happen when we place it. Something has now happened, and an emerald is now in this dropper. Also, this is activated. This is what we want to happen. Coming out from right here, place a block and a redstone repeater set to 1 tick delay. Then place a block right here, but with a space under it, and a sticky piston right here. Then place a block here, 2 blocks, and a glass block. Then place a block right here, remove this one, put some redstone dust, and some redstone dust right here and here. Now, build a platform out that goes 6 blocks. Then, get some redstone comparators and run 6 this way, and then 6 that way. And make sure they are all in subtract mode. Now, extend this platform by one more block, and put a block here. Put a torch on it, and a redstone line coming across this way. And then 3 redstone repeaters going this way with 1 tick delay, and then the rest with 2 ticks delay until they reach this block here. Now, make a platform that extends out exactly like this. And then, put a redstone comparator right here that's in subtract mode, a repeater going into this one of 4 ticks delay, and a repeater going into this one of 3. Connect them like so. Make a redstone repeater come out right here, and then connect the whole thing up like this. Build a U-shaped structure coming out of this part right here that is 4 blocks this way and 4 blocks coming back. And then on each side, put 3 repeaters of 4 ticks delay. Now connect these repeaters up. Now put a sticky piston facing upwards right here. Then put 4 slime blocks on top of here, and then a redstone block. Place a block of terracotta right here, any color will do. Place a sticky piston facing upwards right here, and then a block and redstone dust, then a block on the other side with a repeater set to 3 ticks delay. Put a block right here, then another one right here, and some redstone dust going upwards. Place 2 blocks like this with a redstone dust on top and a redstone torch. Then place a hopper right here, a hopper connected to this hopper, break this one, connect this hopper to that hopper, then put a redstone dust on top of this one. Now you want to put some redstone dust inside of this hopper right here, just one. Now place a block here, a sticky piston facing upward with a block on top, terracotta again, a redstone dot, then a repeater set to 3 ticks delay. Then place a redstone block right here. Directly under this redstone block, place a sticky piston facing upwards on the ground. Then run a redstone line from the sticky piston to this redstone dot under here. Fill in the gap with a pillar of slime blocks. And then, just to be safe, we should probably move this redstone dust from this hopper into this one, so it will move into the correct hopper when we first turn on the machine. On top of the uppermost redstone torches of the machine, place a line of 3 blocks, like so. Then, on top of those, place redstone torches on each side. Connect these redstone torches with redstone dust, and then put torches here. Connect each of these with a fork that looks like this. Place a block right here, followed by 2 more. Place a redstone comparator, a redstone repeater, and then a stair-step pattern of blocks like this. Run some redstone lines out from there into each of these. In front of each of these redstone torches right here, we will want a block this far out. On each block, we will place some redstone dust. It should connect to the torch. When lining up with each of these slots, build a pillar that goes to the exact level of these blocks right here. You'll need 3. Then, connect each one of these blocks to the closest pillar right here, like this. When you're done, it should look something like this. At the end, place some droppers like this. Then, make sure that we control which way the things that fall out of these droppers will go. This is extremely important because we don't want them flying off somewhere that we can't reach them. This is a good way to do it. Now, connect these redstone torches to their respective droppers. The one in the middle should go to the dropper in the middle. This torch should go to this dropper right here. Now this last line and longest line will need a redstone repeater in order to reach. And the place at which it needs a repeater is right here. Now, you'll want to fill each dropper with their respective prizes. This dropper is for the least valuable prize. This one is for the second most valuable, and this one is the most valuable prize. Now, for right now, I'll just be using placeholders. The least valuable will be a redstone torch. The second most valuable will be a block of redstone. And the most valuable will be a slime block. I suggest you use something that has actual value in your world. I need to inform you of two mistakes that I have made. One is that I instructed you to move a piece of redstone dust from this hopper to this hopper. This was incorrect. It should have remained in this hopper, and this redstone line right here should have been active in the initial state of the machine. The other is that I neglected to place a block right here. To fix this, maybe redirect this redstone line like this. This should do. Sorry about those. Anyway, the only thing that is left is to take the emerald that is in this dropper out. Now the machine is ready to run. You may have noticed that I did not put in the sound maker for the spins. That is optional and it's really up to preference. If it is something you do want to see, I can make a tutorial for it, but it will be a different tutorial. Anyway, let's test the machine. Let's put an emerald in, and this gate should open, which it does. After pressing this button, the gate should close, and the machine should spin. Alright, this looks successful. I hope your machine works too. Thanks for watching, and bye.